Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we are going to go back to doing some Blindsided Creations. So this is where somebody has submitted it, and of course I'm a little nervous because I never know what I'm getting into, never seen the pattern before, and it started almost a year ago. It was July 27th of last year that I first did it, so that's kind of fun that we're coming back to it. All right, so the pattern is 92285. Oh, and this was submitted by Minute Craft, and that's kind of neat. So this is our pattern. I am just going to copy some of the pattern, and then we will go over here, paste it in place, and now I'm going to have to rotate it 90 degrees. And I think we have to enlarge it just a bit. It's a little too small to work with. And we'll put that onto a new layer. Go to our layers tab, we can see we're there. We can move this off to the side. I'm not sure that this leaves me a whole lot of room to customize it in any kind of way. Let's make our dark color a blue. This is right. Okay, I need the pink. Sure that similar colors, not whole selection. Look at that. Getting smart, doing this stuff first. All right. So this row sort of just kind of comes up and goes a long way that way. And in here is this little diamond. And there's 3 knots over here. 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, it sits right on the corner like that. Okay. It's really a very unusual kind of pattern. I can see why this would be sent to me as a bit of a challenge. So as you may know, I don't try to look at how they did the strings for the whole thing. I try to work that out on my own. This goes all the way out to the edge, and then this is where it comes back in, and we get the same little 4 square thing here. Back that way. That's this bit. It's interesting. I would have liked it more if there was some kind of way that I could have maybe have turned it around or did something else with it. It just looks like to me like we're just going to end up with a pattern kind of like the original, but it'll be centered. That'll be something. But usually for these, I like to give it a little different, make it somehow unusual. Again, because they put this like little thing in the corner, it's a little misleading. It doesn't quite do the connecting thing there. It looks like it's going to end in a fairly good place, I guess. This is going to go out this way. is there. That's in the same row as this. So there's those 4, and then the 2 spaces there. So that's our first half. Seeing as how this is only 2 color, if we actually could figure out how to put the strings in to this, we would be able to just color in the second color all at once. So that would be really good. So I'm gonna go with this one because this one is like a super obvious string. You can see it's doing a lot of the work. I just heard thunder. I hope we're not about to get a big storm. Save this really quickly because if I don't and this storm takes out the power, I lose everything. All right. All right. This is another one. I'm going with the theory that if possible, avoid zigzag knot as much as, we can. Seems like that's a pretty obvious. Have to change up right there because otherwise we're gonna have a hard time trying to bury it underneath all of them. So okay, let's go the other direction for this one. This is another nice long one. Again, I'm just trying to make it easy on myself as possible. There? No. So this will be the light that comes here. I saw another long one down here. Here we go. It's a little bit challenging to do it this way, where I'm only concentrating on one of the colors. If we were putting in the other color with this, I could play out these other sides. And I'm not ruling that out. Because it would certainly make the whole thing a whole lot easier. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pick another color that goes good with what a nice orange. right through here with this one. Oh, gotta watch out for those borders. Well, I guess realistically all I have to do is concentrate on the under ones. Fulfill it the whole rest as we go. Of course I have. Oh wait. This obviously comes through here. Don't know what's going on with that. Let's do this one here. It's an interesting pattern. It's obvious it's not going to be super easy. That's one observation I can make already. It's got a nice, interesting balance to it. It's some kind of a yin-yang thing going on here. That just kind of goes through this way. So we put another one here. You can get this section right there. And I guess this sort of works out for that. Right, so this allows for the blue here. Oh, I think I see. This is going to be our blue right here. Wow. Okay, that comes along, gets to here, comes across, changes direction. The yellow is going to come this way, or the orange is going to go that way. So it goes this way. Oh, and it goes to the same spot again. That's interesting. All right. Interesting. So this one comes out. Right, and then this one over here, we didn't finish. This is gonna come out this way. Okay. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and color these in. It helps me to see what's already accomplished, and then I can figure out what's not accomplished. It's just that much easier. I really came into this thinking this is just going to be so easy. I would just do the blue and fill in the yellow. But that's proving to be a little bit harder than I thought. All right, so this one's an obvious yellow. You can bounce off of that and back out this way. I kind of like these patterns that basically somebody had to do a lot of work to figure out whether or not it was feasible, and they came up with something interesting. I like that. It shows that somebody had a little intuition and kind of ran with it. It's possible, and I've had this happen to myself many times, that it started with maybe, just kind of going back and forth, and then, they added a little bit more and added a little bit more until it became something pretty amazing, which, yeah, that's totally cool. All right, this is obviously going to be one. You can see it changed the direction right there with that blue. Let's see, how does it get up here to the top? I'm not sure what those are doing yet. All right, let's see this other side of it. So this yellow. Okay, so this is working out. Maybe we figured out those blue squares down here, and it'll tell us what happens to the yellow up top. That's neato. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, 4 of these. Okay, I'm gonna say that's the blue. Well, I guess there has to be 2 of them coming through here. Is it both of them are going to be blue? This comes out. Remember, I haven't really looked at the pattern at all, so I'm not entirely convinced that I'm doing it correct. Trying to study a pattern actually takes a bit of time. That takes effort. So if those go like that, and then there's another blue somewhere. Like that. Maybe. Well, see how that goes in a minute. Yeah, so this makes the path for the yellows to go the other way. Wow. I'm not sure this is how they did it, but I'm solving for a pattern and it's working, so yay. So now So then that yellow can come straight across this way, change at this corner, and come out this way. Then this one will do the same thing. So now we have two running basically parallel. Oh wait, those aren't going to go straight, are they? Change that. Wait, I need another one. Right, so this goes this way, this goes this way. So these two, we're just going to keep them running straight through the centers of these. Right. We still have to have a light that comes down and takes care of them. We're almost there, guys. If you this is definitely a little more, like I said, than I had anticipated when I started. But it's pretty neat. All right. Somewhere in here, yellow is going to make it to this area. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of this. And send these up the way that they had gone before. Right? Oh. That means we have a problem here. Because this would have to be the blue. That gives us a problem over here. Unless... Yeah. There we go. So there's our two blues coming to this corner. There's our yellow that comes through for there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So one more is blue and one more is yellow, and I don't know which one is which. Well, I know that this is yellow, and the easier way to bring that through would be this way. And the last one doesn't even matter which color we did it in because everything else is accounted for. which is interesting, but let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I guess we'll make it blue, just make it so it's easier when we cut our strings. Equal number both. Huh. And if I did this right, and I think I have, I can copy the whole top half, put it on the bottom half, and we will have our entire project. It's going to be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what happens for tomorrow's video, where I actually try to make this thing and see just how difficult the overall thing was. So I'm going to take away our example now, and we're going to use the select tool and select this top half using my guideline, and Control C, Control V, which is copy and paste, use my flip tool and send that down to the bottom side. I go back to the select tool just so I can anchor it. There's our bracelet. Yeah, that's not bad. It is going to be a challenge, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of segments, so, you know, and the segment knotting should be really good with this. Like, you concentrate on one area at a time and just kind of go at it. So I think this is going to be kind of fun to make. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thank you to my Newtcraft for submitting this. Thank you to all of you guys for watching, and thank you to my Patreon members and my YouTube members for making all this stuff possible. Really couldn't do it without their help. So thank you guys very, very much. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll let you know how difficult the thing was. So, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.